In the meantime, I want to go to Senator John Barrasso of the beautiful state of Wyoming, Senate Republican Conference Chairman. Senator, good seeing you. This $3.5 trillion so-called, human infrastructure package looks possibly more likely to pass if all Democrats are on board, if they just did a straight, majority vote, and then relying on Kamala Harris to break the tie. Especially with Joe Manchin indicating that that's exactly what he'd do. What do you think?
They'll need every Democrat because they won't have a single Republican. This really is a freight train to socialism, and the American people ought to be scared about getting run over by the train. This is Bernie Sanders' socialist manifesto. It is a massive expansion of government taxes, spending, regulations, and get this, Neil, they even want to do amnesty for illegal immigrants in this bill. The cost alone of their energy component and their clean energy, their Green New Deal, energy prices are going to spike higher than they are now. We're going to see all across the board prices going up. If you think inflation is bad now, it's going to get a lot worse. No idea is too radical. No cost is too high. And there is not a Republican in the House or the Senate. And I tell you, this is the chairman of the Republican conference in the Senate. Not one of us are going to vote for it.
All right, what about the $1 trillion infrastructure only package? That was looking like it was bipartisan, not, lopsidedly bipartisan, but bipartisan. Now concerns about this extra funding for, cracking down or having the IRS crack down on tax cheats and the like, that could undo it. What's the latest?
Well, I agree with you exactly on that, and that's what I'm hearing. That's what I heard as of last night. Now, that's actually the real infrastructure bill: roads, bridges, ports, airports, broadband, the sort of thing that the American people need. Chuck Schumer says he wants to have a vote on that on Wednesday, and I will just tell you right now, the votes are not there to pass that at this point. And the reason, the pay-fors, people want them to be legitimate. Certainly the Republicans want them to be legitimate. And this idea of supersizing the Internal Revenue Service to go after the hardworking men and women of America and the small businesses of our country to pay for this socialist scheme, we're all against that.
All right. Now, as you know, we separately have these payments going out, child tax credits and the rest that could total $900 a month or more for better than 35 million taking advantage of it. And Republicans, of course, are concerned about the impact of that. But do you worry about it as a political issue, especially in the midterms, if Republicans come out looking against payments to people who are benefiting from this and need this?
Well, first, I'm in Wyoming today. I was at the grocery store where prices are up, is at the gas station where prices are up, talking to people in Wyoming, and they believe a lot of it has to do with this massive amount of government spending and the borrowing. And this inflation is real. It's hitting people at home. If you're paying $25 more to fill your tank with gasoline, no matter what's happening at work with your wages, you're actually falling behind. So all of this money that has been sent out now under this coronavirus so-called relief bill that had very little to do with coronavirus earlier this year, that is one of the initial causes of all of this inflation, and people are tired of it.
All right, Senator Barrasso, we'll watch it closely. Thank you, sir. Have a safe weekend.